three-headed monster. That was really not enthusiastic. Who's ready for the three-headed monster? There you go.
I'm ready for the flared-headed monster. Yeah, baby.
This is now an After Dark panel.
Go, Alex.
What are you going with?
So I'm kind of curious, who's here has been to Fursquared before? Who knows who I am?
You're that guy
Who
that
knows
hurts
about the
himself all the
special
time.
tradition between myself and Alkali? Hey, Alkali!
Great.
Dramatic music, drink.
At least it's not green. Okay, it smells like booze. No, it kind of has that tail smell.
It'll always have that feeling.
Drink it.
Hold your breath.
Get you more.
You can do it.
You're right, it just has the kale smell from the alcohol earlier. That was just vodka.
What is that for?
He scared me.
I'm gonna miss that. It's been 5 years now.
Toast.
A toast. You're drinking water, by the way.
No, this is the last year. Contract's gonna be up. You don't know the story behind the picture? You guys want to hear the story behind the picture? We'll bid on it in the charity auction.
This is why someone like you.
I love you, Bert.
I don't.
Oh, I love me too.
You love us.
Do a hashtag.
They gave me a stick.
What is it?
It was battery powered. It's so good for like fixing little con stuff.
Oh, yeah. Battery power for no pesky cord in the way.
Oh, that was
So who's having a good Fursquared so far? I guess I'm the guy who's killing time until everyone shows up. I'm the opening act for the three-headed monster because I'm not cool enough to have 20 minutes of material. You do not want to see what's on this post.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
Take off my hat, I look like I'm 40.
But you can leave your house.
I'm not kidding. I work this one job down at a theme park with a mouse, and they make me take off my hat, and my manager legitimately thought I was 42 years old. It's a millennial. It makes me sad.
He's only 41.
Hey, it gets pretty touchy once you get to those ages.
I know, isn't it? Does anyone remember when MFF was held the weekend before Thanksgiving? I had the best time. So I had a gig Thanksgiving weekend, and I flew back to Chicago the Thanksgiving, the Thursday after the convention. So I decide, as I'm on the shuttle over to the Hyatt where I'm staying for the night, I'm going to have a little joke. So I put my con badges on, put my little vest on, and I get to the front of the desk, and I go, oh my gosh, I can't wait for MFF, it's going to be so great. This is the Thursday after. It's going to be so amazing, I'm going to have so much fun with all my friends. And as the girl's checking me in, her face just goes white, and she says, sir, the furries were last weekend. And then I looked like I was so sad. It's like, no, it can't be. I've been planning this all year. It was so right. And before I could tell her I was joking, she called the manager on me. There's no punchline to this joke. I just wanted to share that. Hey, I found another microphone. I should not leave these around.
You're doing a great job already. You want to see this?
What?
You want to ever see this?
Sure.
Careful. It's too much of that water outside. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Three-Headed Monster! So who here has been to Three-Headed Monster before? Sweet! So we all know what the deal is. We have three of my close friends, three of some of the fandom's greatest performers, and Xander, and it is my honor and my privilege. These are my friends. I have seen these guys perform for years, and when they told me that they were going to start doing an actual stand-up show where they each got 20 minutes of material, I said, you guys are crazy, and it's going to be amazing and so wonderful, and I love that you guys are coming out to support these guys, and I'm waiting for the last few people to sit down so I can introduce my first act. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to welcome my friend Xander to the stage.
Eat the mic, eat the mic, eat the mic.
Ah, eat the mic, they say. It's a war show now. Okay.
Nobody did as well.
All right, it's Fursquared. Woo! The theme this year is Friday the 13th. Which I don't know about you, every time I saw Jason in those movies, he seemed to be the living supernatural embodiment of blue balls. Every movie where he's just like, no camper's gonna fuck under my watch. There should be a highlight reel of Friday the 13th kills, and the music would just be, everyone else has had more sex than me. Everyone. So I hosted a panel. Who was at the open mic? Anyone? All right. And somebody asked the question by, and I'll do it now. Somebody asked the question by way of applause. Who here was bullied as a kid? Doesn't that feel weird to cheer for something terrible in your life? It's like, yeah, my childhood was ruined. Woo! I sometimes wonder if, like, a bully from when I was growing up recognizes my voice and sees a video like this online, and is like, oh my god, I punched him so hard that he now tells jokes in a dragon costume? It's like in the Biff Tannen Hall of Bully. Yeah, Hall of Bullies. Anyways, so, any runners here? Anybody run?
Oh yeah!
Yeah. They're too tired. They're too tired to actually applaud. Ah, fuck you, I just did cardio, you blue-haired fuck. I used to run a lot, and so just recently, everybody was asleep at the house, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to wake anyone up with exercising, so I'm going to go out for a run. It's been a while. It's 60-degree February, Chicago, February, hashtag global warming is real, and I'm going to enjoy it. So I put on my headphones, put on my shoes, and I go running. And I start with a nice jog, and I'm warming up, and I turn the corner, and to my left is a graveyard. It's true. There's a graveyard where the dead people live. It's good motivation. Just, yeah, I'm gonna avoid that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep running. And I start, so I'm gonna start sprinting, go real fast. And I sprint. And as I sprint, I feel the crisp Chicago wind hit my genitals. They shouldn't be out. I didn't consider I'm wearing pajama pants. They have that wonderful door in the front. For if you are too lazy to go like this. So, yeah, I'm like, okay, my brain is just screaming, hey, Forrest Gump, your dick is out. And I look down, and sure enough, there it is. just a meaty metronome, going back and forth. It's doing the Karate Kid drum technique, just. And I'm distracted. So, because I'm like, there's houses to my right. They're gonna look out their window and see a guy with his dick out in my graveyard. Like, this guy's gonna fuck a ghost. And I have a half jump too because, you know, God's like, hey, give that guy some morning wood too. Why not? So yeah, either that or gonna be like, hey, maybe this guy's trying to get that morning shipment, get some fresh graves, crack open a cold one or something. Anyway, so I'm distracted, and I did not notice the curb coming up. So I hit the curb hard, and I'm falling forward. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, my dick's still out. My hands are gonna take this full on. They have become Kevin Costner and Clint Eastwood. They're gonna take this fucking bullet. I'm just falling forward. It's like, there's blood on my hands. I fall over. My dick's still out. Finally put it back away. And I get up and hobble back home. And just for a while, I'm just going to be sticking to the treadmill, that's for sure. So that's why I'm not running for a while. Let's see. It's been a crazy year. I don't know about you guys. 2016 was pretty fucked. One of my favorite stories was an ice dancing couple who decided to do a dance routine dressed as Holocaust victims. That's fucked up, but it doesn't make any sense. Like, if you're gonna be offensive with your costumes, at least make sense. Like, you know, synchronized swimming danced as Titanic victims. That would make sense. 9/11 high dive. That makes sense. One of my favorite stories was some guy on Twitter posted a video of him fucking a McChicken. Which is awesome and hilarious. And I posted to our fans on the Dragon Show. We were like, hey guys, should we have a Patreon reward when me and Alkali fuck a McChicken? And our fans out of quality that say, do it, you should do it. You can call it a McDickin, do it. But it just makes me sad for the guy who's like an ad executive for McDonald's, just like, oh my god, McChicken is trending. Let's see why. Oh no! I kind of wish I was in advertising sometimes. Like, I see commercials that don't make any sense. Like, a long time ago, there was this commercial for the Godfather trilogy that they're going to show. It shows all these kids dancing into like rave music, and they have the Godfather on the screen. It made no sense. It doesn't belong there. I mean, at the very most, you could have Sonny on a loop just getting pelted by machine guns, just that could fit. I always love Japanese commercials where like their whole point is to confuse you and slam a logo in your face. And I always thought a great commercial would be in a barren wasteland. There's a unicorn playing poker with the devil. And out of nowhere, the unicorn flips up the table, looks at the camera, and says, "Checkmate, bitches! Cup of noodle." Doesn't make any sense, but you remember it. I'm serious. If you don't need LSD, just go watch some Japanese commercials for God's sakes. Anyway, who wants to hear a story about my butt?
Dragon butt.
Yeah. So, not so long ago, I went to the bathroom, and before I went to flush, I noticed some red. That is not good. So I'm like, either I can bear children now, or I should see the fucking doctor. So, I go to the doctor, and I hate going to the doctor because they take your fucking blood pressure. I'm like, okay, relax. As I squeeze the living shit out of your arm. Never mind, you can relax by looking at the wall. And on the wall is a poster of the thing that you are dying from and I'm testing you for right now. Anyway, Doctor gets in, he's like, okay, you got some blood in your stool, we can check it out, so just drop your pants and assume the position. And now there's been a lot of comedians, oh, I got fingered by the doctor and stuff. But here's where it's different, because both him and I know that I am extremely gay. So, normally, the doctor is about to go where no man has gone before. Whereas with him and I, we both know where he's going is strictly Federation space. Fucking vlog, same shit, different day. Anyway, so he's going in, he's like, okay, you might feel some discomfort. And I'm like, I just want to look back and be like, bitch, please. But I actually want to make him feel good, so I'm like, oh. Yeah. Look, I'm dying here. Oh. You drew the biggest turkeys in class. You're like the opposite of Donald Trump. Anyway, speaking of assholes, my butt was fine, but Donald Trump, he's like a racist Oompa Loompa that went Super Saiyan. Like, for God's sakes. Okay, he changed the game where I remember back when he got caught for something. It was like, oh no, curses foiled again. Next time, gadget, smoke bomb. Now, he gets caught on something. He's like, Donald, President Trump, you got 50 people said they saw you eating a live pony. How do you want to respond to that? That's not true. This is not pony blood. That's not true, okay? Okay, I love ponies. Nobody loves ponies more than me. I love ponies. People say I'm a Fluttershy. I'm more of an Applejack, okay? I'll tell you what. We are going to build a wall, and Equestria is going to pay for it, okay? If they do build the wall or whatever, I don't think they thought this through, because like some Mexican kids just go up to it. You'd be like, oh yeah, Kool-Aid. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Oh, see!
Oh yeah. And recently, he rolled back some like rights for transgenders for going to the bathrooms. I can't believe we're still talking about this. I don't get how some people just can't wrap their head around the idea that in the D&D game of life, God fucked up their character sheet. You gave me the wrong equipment. The stats are all wrong. Fuck this, I'm re-rolling. This is stupid. I don't know what they're afraid of, because if there was someone, a trans person who diddled kids, you would never hear the fucking end of it on Fox News. It would be the trans diddler 24/7. But the closest they have is Gerald Fogel, kind of looks like a lesbian. That's the anyway. What else I got on that shit? So I live a life of moderate, pretty safe. So every once in a while, you find yourself doing weird risks out of nowhere for no fucking reason. Like I'll do it when I'm driving, not too badly, mind you. I drive a Pontiac Vibe, which is a lot like me. It gets the job done. It's not fancy, but you can still tell it's pretty gay. So what I'll do is I'll go to the absolute edge of how much gas I have left in the tank. And the closer I get, the more exciting it is. And if I ever just roll into a gas station on empty and barely just come up to the gas nozzle, oh, just the inside will be covered in white. You ever see the safety foam from Demolition Man? Just like that. So, not to freak anyone out, but like if I ever had a terminal illness, okay, I just don't want to die. I want to make something cool happen. Like, I want to use it. So, what I would do is I would go to a used car lot, like on a Memorial Day sale, some big used car lot sale. Go up to the best sale of the car, find the cameras, and be like, all right, how much for this car right here? Well, sir, that car is half off. And that's when I trigger the bomb in my head. Psychologically freak them out, but that make a great YouTube video. So, I struggle with my weight off and on. You know, I lost a lot of weight and then Trump got elected and gained a lot of weight and lost another lot of weight again. So, but yeah, my constant struggle, when I look in the way of history, like mankind has usually had to go out and kill something and find food for their family. And that's their daily struggle. My struggle is not turning right at the Taco Bell. If my montage would just be me sadly driving by fast food restaurants. No joke. Every day on my fucking morning, well, actually night commute, well, morning too, but I drive through past a McDonald's and a Taco Bell, and it's like my diet field goal for the day. So every once in a while, I shake it bad, and I want to trade that motherfucker, I swear to God. Anyway, that's it. So I try to eat vegetables and stuff, and it's funny how vegetables and the new superfoods, if I can't pronounce it, I just assume it's good for me. It's like, a lot of them just sound like a Final Fantasy character. It's like, greetings, I'm Lord Kale from the land of Quinoa. My superpower is weight loss, where I'll make you instantly vomit. Actually, I'm going to finish up on this. So, we really appreciate you guys coming out. And every once in a while, things go off the rails when me and Alkali do a podcast. And we accidentally solved global warming.
Oh!
So, here's how we did that. We figured out, now look, there's a lot of carbon in the air. It's making everyone, it's heating up, but a lot of that is people eat a lot of meat. We don't want to kill everyone off everyone, or anything like that, or make everyone go vegetarian. That's unrealistic. So I thought, hashtag #ButtFuckEverything. Now hear me out. The way this works is that, you know, we curb population by making the second hole your first priority. Hashtag #ButtFuckEverything. Look, it's a movement, a thrusting movement. I'm losing with this, which is bad. I feel bad. Okay, anyway. Tell you what, I'll finish with something else. That's it. If you ever want to surprise, go to Walgreens and surprise the person at the counter. Here's what you do. You get all your stuff, and at the end of your order, you put a bottle of lube. You just became the M. Night Shyamalan of groceries. Because the way it works, they're filming a story in their head, and you just made a big twist. Because everything you just ordered might be going on your ass. So on that end, I'll go now and let Alkali come up here. So thanks a lot, guys. Sweet, you're on the booth now. Oh, come on, you can do better. Give it up for Xander, please. Grocery store roulette. Great. New hashtag. Speaking of great hashtags, have you guys seen the Fursquared Twitter hashtag? Yes! Please be sure to retweet it because this pisses off our next guy that's coming up. So much.
Can you repeat it for us?
Fursquared Furry Convention for a celebration of anthropomorphic art and adventures in the year of 2017.
Gesundheit.
I don't remember it. It's a joke. Much like our next performer. Everyone, please welcome to the stage my good friend, Alkaline.
This is the life I lead.
Yay!
You know, it is weird running for a convention for as long as I have and helping out at others for as long as I have, because you can't lead a normal life anymore. For instance, 3 seconds ago, when my mate finished his set, sat down next to me, obviously very happy with how his set went, and his tail went into my vodka. I'll be honest with you. I didn't start off my life as a furry. I joined a little more than a decade ago, and if you would have asked me when I was a teenager, some of the things you had to be worried about in life, fuzzy tail and vodka was not one of them. Things happen when you run fur cons. People do things. They do things to mess with you. I don't know if he's still in the room, but somebody successfully got the badge name Guest of Honor 3 minutes ago. Sorry, Zen Fox. I didn't think to put the words Guest of Honor on your badge. You've been replaced. Because when you love your reg department, they love you back. They can suck on my big fan. So what I'm going to remind you of is that conventions are large moving objects that have a lot of pieces that need to happen at the same time. And one of those that we do every year is the big heist known as Fort Fructose. Who here knows what Fort Fructose is? Yes. So have you guys enjoyed our wonderful con suite? Have some of you been in there? Now the con suite, the warm food obviously comes from the hotel. They love making it for you guys because you guys are like, oh my God, you're not just giving us cheese balls, there's actual sustenance? We're like, yes, please don't die. That was our concept. When we wrote down concepts for this, like Artemis, fun all the time, con suite, they can't die while they're at the con. We underlined alcohol poisoning 5 times. 1 for each time we figured Zen Fox was going to die from alcohol poisoning. Last night, after 9 p.m., but before 10 p.m. Asshole. Love you too. So we created something called Fort Fructose, and if you haven't noticed, Jew. So I wanted to find a deal. Now we did find a good deal, and that was from the supplier. We could order all the soda for the con. The supplier would put it on this beautiful magical object called a pellet. He would wrap it in saran wrap that we could then use for fun times later if you're really kinky. Far too many of you cheered at that. I need to increase security, please. Thank you. And when they were done, they would put it on a truck, deliver it to the back door of the hotel, and I would have a slave army of volunteers move it 10 feet. But that would come out to $10.98 a case. After tax, I found a way to get it to $10.58 per case. You want to hear it? You see, on Super Bowl weekend, which by the way, if you don't know, is just a week or 2 before the con, because nothing spells stress like we don't have soda for our attendees yet, and we're going to Wisconsin, which could own a gun. We're not talking about you, we're talking about the state. Look at it on the map, it can hold a gun. It's got a finger. It looks like a glove. All right, so... I'm so tired. Don't blame me for any of this. So instead of making a phone call and getting soda delivered here, I said, no! Nay, we will not do that! Xander, get on the phone to our friends and ask them if they basically want to rob a convenience store. Because every weekend before the Super Bowl, other Jews, like me, think, what does everyone who's throwing a Super Bowl party need? Do they need Tortino's pizza rolls? Only if they're as fat as me. No, they only need soda. If we reduce the price of soda, we can bring people into our store. This is the perfect plan. What happened to all of our soda? For that is when the army of Fursquared descends upon their dwelling. We bring no less than 4 vehicles. One of them is literally called the escape vehicle. Because paying and leaving with more soda than you're allowed to is not good enough to tow a car. But they'll yell at you and you're sensitive, so we wanted to get away. We descend upon the store in a group of about 10 of us. And usually when the sale is 4 for $10, what's written right underneath 4 for $10?
Limit 6.
Limit 4.
Limit 4 in Illinois. Limit 4. That's right. 4 at a time, we purchase 212 packs of soap. Now, we call it the bank heist because you can't just walk in there. What are you going to do? Walk in, grab 4 soda? Hi, Martha. I'm back. I drank all that in the parking lot, and my liver is acting a little funny. You know what calms that down? Ginger ale. That's not going to work. We actually have mapped out which cashiers we have gone to. I am standing in the parking lot with money. I have a ream of dollars, $5 and change, so they can all pay an exact change. Because nothing says we're not pulling a scam like somebody going up before gas going, here. I was standing in the parking lot this year with a bunch of money when someone came up to me and went, going, what the hell are you doing? I looked over at him. Whatever I'm doing it well. My army enters the store, buys soda 4 at a time. They have a checklist to know how many they buy, and we start to load in cars. And as we're doing it, you know who catches us every time? You know who the people who know the shit that we're pulling? The poor cart boys. Coming outside every time we have a cart, can we take that for you? And he smiles knowingly. And we go, no, we're not done being assholes. But my roommate, Nico, some of you have met him. He's actually going to be hosting Iron Alcoholic later tonight because when your liver loves you, you love it back. It's funny to you, I'm going to die.
Right there with you, buddy.
He worked in retail. He worked in Target for, I think, close to 5 years. 5 years working in Target. And he cared about his job. He was a hard-working individual. So one time, we're finishing up. I said, Nico, everyone else has gotten their 20 cases. Why are you only on 14? He goes, well, if you go into the store, you'll find out. He was front-facing all the product as everyone else was taking it. I go, dude, that's worse. He goes, no, it looks good. I'm like, no, now they don't know it's all gone behind it.
You make a fork.
And he looked at me like, oh, yeah. And he looked at me in the eyes, and I'll never forget the compassion in his face when he goes, at least we're saving people. All right, little mouse, I'll bite. How are we saving people? He goes, well, the rest of America is getting as fat as you, so this can only help if we just give it to the furries. They're running around and fucking a lot. They'll burn it all. Yeah. So for next year, we're going to try a sponsor gift of a Fitbit, but it's not going to fit around your wrist. And we're going to have a competition. Winner gets an STD test. And sorry, the panels are a little screwed up on time, so I want to make sure I don't go over. Sorry about that. We do enjoy running the convention, but the one thing a convention does to you more than anything else it cuts into your sleep time. Now, some of you know that I work late afternoon into evenings. I have not woken up to an alarm clock in close to 9 months. I sleep. When I feel like it's time to get up, I get up, and I usually have an hour or two before I have to go into work because the sun's up. There's people wandering around my house farting non-stop. 2 of them. They're waking up the cat early in the morning. And then they go to work. Because you see, my mate is incredibly, he's kind to me. He's very kind. He doesn't even keep his clothes for the morning in the room anymore. He just gets dressed in the kitchen because he's worried about waking me up. And then he makes a protein shake in the loudest blender on the fucking place. So it's softly crawling into bed, retucking his little ferret. Head out of the room into the very, very creaky hallway, which basically, for him walking it sounds creaky. For me walking out it sounds like it's going to be a trapdoor eventually. In which case you're all invited over because I need less people showing up at this con. The room nights are getting out of hand and you cost a lot of money. Stop setting fire to things, please. I'm looking at you. He walks through the hallway into the kitchen, so quiet, opens the fridge, and then turns on the tornado of noise to blend his morning smoothie, which here are the ingredients, and this is actually more frustrating than the fact that he's turning on the blender at 9 a.m. Ingredient 1, spinach. All right. Ingredient 2, water. Ingredient 3, cursing life as he drinks spinach and water. So it is, quiet little dragon, tucking in ferret, creaking in the hallway, giant tornado, motherfucker. I'd rather have a cheeseburger. I'm gonna go drive a Taco Bell, but I'm gonna go between that and McDonald's. It's my field goal for the day. And of course, this noise wakes up the cat. The cat. Xander has a cat. Now, Xander and the cat were a joint agreement. I knew that. And when we were together at Xander's condo, what a well-behaved pussy. It was so nice and so sweet. You know why? It was terrified of me. I would come over, we would make eye contact, and it would go, oh, you're that thing from the Shrek movie, and run away. I found out later I was talking about Donkey. I wasn't happy about that, but I didn't care because it ran away. Well, that doesn't work out so well when he forgets to feed it. Now, he doesn't do it on purpose. He's in a rush in the morning. And if he forgets the cat, all of a sudden the cat has become Braveheart and is ready to face its fears. On my face. Because here it comes, into the room. Now I have pets. I had a Shih Tzu when I was growing up. My dad has a Beagle. It is the sweetest dog, and sometimes he'll come into the room in the morning. It wants to test the door, so it'll push it with its little snout and get into the room. This cat kicks open the door. I'm here, bitch. When a dog jumps onto your bed, it leaps onto the bed shakes a little bit, and it's looking for warmth. This cat jumps out of the bed and immediately begins shredding shit. Up to and including the bed, and sometimes the feet under the bed that are now in a lot of pain. Then it makes its way up the body, because I'm not going to let an animal win. It's not the boss of me, even though it apparently is. I am going to lay perfectly still. And I do. And I lay there as it goes, not meow, not purr. This is the exact noise it makes. Meh. And now I have to check if there's an ambulance outside. It walks up my body, always slowly put puncture wounds into the person you're walking over. It walked on my arm once. They sent me to drug rehab. And when I got there, they gave me drugs. I loved it. This cat walked up my body to right here, and my eyes were closed, but I knew it was right here. And I said no. I didn't say it out loud or else I would have known, because in my mind, I think the cat can understand me, because I've got a problem. And I thought, no, you're not winning this round, cat. A little bit of a fake snore will help. And that cat showed me who was boss. And my tongue was its new toy. I gave it breakfast. And it thanked me with a single noise that I've never heard it do since. Because me and that cat shared a moment. Because a normal cat says meow, says purr. This cat says meh. For some reason, right after eating its dinner, it walked back into the room and asked this motherfucker, because he's heard her do it twice. It went. I was wondering, like, are you Jewish? And I don't know to this day if maybe I put it on the fridge and it fell off, or if the cat found it and left it for me. But there was a coupon for 2-for-1 Morocco's pizza on my living room floor. L'chaim, little cat, l'chaim. Guys, thank you very much.
All right, so show of hands, who wants Alco or Xander's cat to be guest of honor next year?
We can shoot him out of a cannon.
So, speaking of guest of honor, if you were here last year, you'll know that this guy was our guest of honor at this convention, and he deserved every single bit of praise he got. This is a man who has been to basically every convention I've ever been to. I remember seeing him be both the weird guy in the corner and this weird Monsters Inc. Sully costume, and now he's like this really weird guy that just comes on stage and tells you jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce my good friend, an amazing performer, and the last head of our three-headed monster, Pandez.
Sorry, Cropzilla was probably still back there, wasn't he?
Why?
We don't know.
Cheetah!
I broke it.
Can this go up any higher?
Absolutely. Arrived at the FurCon, but I didn't plan ahead. Never booked a hotel room, so I've got no bed. I'm looking for crash space, I'll even take the floor. I'm hoping to pay cash, but they'll probably ask for backdoor. I'm looking at the furries, but there's no familiar face. I only know Twitter icons, no one's gender or race. Finally find this guy from
offer meat from last year. He's still 1 year underage, so he'll take payment in beer. Finally going to fursuit, gonna have so much fun. It's an exact Chinese copy of my favorite one. As I get into the con space, everyone stares in woe. Oh, come on, he's been dead since at least 6 months ago. As I walk into the lobby, some people approach me. It's the hotel staff, along with convention security. We know about the booze that you bought for that young guy. You've broken the rules, so it is time to say bye. As I'm packing up all my stuff, I'm feeling so sad. Who'd have thought booze for minors could be so bad? I get into my car, then a smile comes to me. I can do this all again in a few weeks at AC. Getting it in there, if you know what I mean.
Walgreens loop.
All right, so two very quick things about that song that you just heard. The first is the title. For those of you who don't know, the title of that song is
Don't be that guy! Seriously, don't! Do it!
And second of all, yes, that was in fact Away in a Manger, a lovely ballad about the birth of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Turned into a song about underage drinking, butt sex, and getting kicked out of a furry con. You're welcome. But as much as that song was sung in the first person, as I walk through the lobby, people approach me, it's not really about me. And I think we can all agree there needs to be more songs about me. So I decided to write a little song about moi. So how would you guys like to hear a little song? About the night I lost my virginity. Set 4 years in the future.
Science fiction.
Science fiction. And as the Virgin had a microscopic cock, he had some friends who tried to help him out, but he was too small to knock.
Well done.
And as the Virgin knew he would never get laid, so he spent his time running furry cons, for which he never got paid. We need to fix it. Then one day at IFC, a girl came up and said, "Oh, pandas, I just adore you. Come join me in my bed." Shh! Don't get ahead of the scene. And as the Virgin had been kind of shy of girls, but the way that this one looked at him made his cock unfurl. Up to the 3rd floor, where she stayed in 366. They took off their clothes, hopped on the bed. She reached down for his dick.
There must have been some magic in the condom he put on. For when it rolled down to the base, his dick was a foot long. Humpity hump, hump, humpity hump, 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 and let's go. Humpity hump, hump, humpity hump, hump. I think I'm gonna blow. Comedy, come, comedy, 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 And as the virgin was not a virgin anymore, though it was kind of hard to take pride in that at the age of 44. And as the virgin had to hurry on his way. But don't you cry, guys, you can give it a try. He'll be back again someday. Should I? Maybe. I mean, okay, there should be more songs about me, but let's take a break from me. Let's focus on some other people. Who should, okay, you know what, Dragor.
No!
Join me on the stage.
What do you guys say?
Take it! Fine.
Oh my God.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna fart in this microphone.
No!
this is Dragor, also known as the Bulge. You can see why.
Turn to the side.
And there were a couple different ways I could have gone with this one, but I thought we should sing all about silver balls, big steel balls. Nobody knows what they're made of. It's the bulge. Yes, Dragor's bulge. It's 98% ball.
That's really true.
Children laughing. You messed me up. Women sighing, children crying. Some people just stare in shock at what they think is his big rolled up donger. But if you think that it's not his nutsack, but his massive big cock, well, you just couldn't be any wronger. It's silver balls, or big steel balls. Nobody knows what they're made of. It's the bulge. Dragor's bulge. It's 98% ball. Please don't flick it, or kick it, or grab for his balls. It's really quite sensitive down there. There's no plastic, no jockstrap, no padding at all. Sometimes not even underwear. Just silver balls, or big steel balls. Nobody knows what they're made of. It's the bulge. Dragor's bulge. It's 98% ball. Thank you, Dragor. Thank you, the bulge. So, how are you guys enjoying the all-musical rendition of I just thought, you know, instead of doing a bit and then him at the end going, sing a song, mofo, I just beat him to the punch.
You tend to do that.
Well, since you like mistakes, maybe we should sing about you next. Oh, alkali, you have a lovely June fro. Alkali, we'll love to watch its curls grow. Here's a coupon for you to use. Instead of one pizza, you'll get two. Oh alkali, you have a lovely Jufro. Oh alkali, you do so much for charity. Oh alkali, you shirking, that's a rarity. Sometimes he'll sing, sometimes he'll dance, sometimes he'll shove cake in his pants. Oh alkali, you do so much for charity. I stuck in the cake. It's my time. Sorry, my phone died. It's been rebooting every 5 minutes all weekend, so. What?
6 minutes.
I have only 6 minutes left. Okay, so we're gonna cut this down to 2 more songs.
Just two?
So at Midwest Fur Fest, I had a preemptive 40th birthday party. My 40th birthday was a couple weeks after MFF. And a buddy of mine decided I need to try a booze called Four Loko. And I don't remember most of the rest of the evening.
Yeah!
This is the best that I can do reconstructing that evening in song form. Drinking at the con, hoping to get laid. The last time I got some was 'cause I freaking paid. The topics throw me off, don't it? Just want a quiet buzz, so I'm sort of drinking light. Then Ed Hyena says, drink this, and fuck, what went my night? Four Loko, I drank way too much. I've lost all my memories, curse my rotten luck. Four Loko, spiked with Malibu. 'Cause I spent my night blacked out, my balls are turning blue. Apparently I thanked everybody there, and then I thanked the table, and also all the chairs. I thanked the hotel staff, and the elevators too. A group of Asian businessmen, I'm not lying, it's true. Four Loko, I drank way too much. I've lost all my memories, cursed my rotten luck. Four Loko, spiked with Malibu. 'Cause I spent my night blacked out, my balls are turning blue. Somehow I'm at my room, and I make it through the door. I'm still so goddamn drunk. Hey, who's moving the floor? I flop down on my bed, and sleep sounds super great. Then my bladder yells, hey bud, it's time to urinate. Four Loko, I drank way too much. I've lost all my memories, cursed my rotten luck. Four Loko, spiked with Malibu. 'Cause I spent that night blacked out, my balls are turning blue. So how I get back up, and I'm at the bathroom door. Don't want to make a mess, but I'm sure I'll piss the floor. I'm still so goddamn drunk, but an idea comes to me. I sat down and crossed my legs and peed like a lady. Four Loko, I drank way too much. I've lost all my memories, cursed my rotten luck. Four Loko, spiked with Malibu. 'Cause I spent that night blacked out, my balls are turning blue. My balls feel so damn full. When I wake up the next morn, I've really got a jerk, so I grab my phone for porn. Just then I spot the time, and I just curse at fate. Checkout is at noon and it's 11:58. Four Loko, I drink way too much. I've lost all my memories. Curse my rotten luck. Four Loko, fuck do I hate you. 'Cause I spent the night blacked out, my balls are goddamn blue. Alright, last song now. For this one, I'm going to do an accent. I know you're thinking, Des, what the fuck, it sounds terrible, don't do it. But if you listen, the accent makes it better. Right, alright, okay. I know, Fox is back going, shit, fucking bullocks. Stop it. It's like, no. Fox is judging me. That's okay, alright, so, and for this one, can I have the hat? I need the hat, can I have the hat? It's important. Alright. Stay there. Tis the song of the Dragon Show, guffaws abound from head to your toes, giggling, laughing, much knee-slapping, tune to the Dragon Show. Xander greets you all with a cheer, alkalize, never fucking here. Dragon lops, but also farts, never pull his finger. The AIDS bucket's fucking great. Watch these guys in the Let's Plays. We've got no script, what should we do? Eat some tiramisu. Here's Pandez of IFC fame. His voice changes, it's never the same. He's barely here, that fucking quiver, I'm mentioning him all the same. Oh, the AIDS bucket's fucking great. Watch these two in the Let's Plays. They've got no script, what will they do? Eat some tiramisu. Convention shows, they all end the same. A tale gets spun for charity's gain. We love you too for what you do. And so, now Pandas will make it ring.
Yes, it did. Guys, we have been 4 fucking years. Guys, my 2 co-hosts, the funniest people I know. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, for Xander the Blue!
It's funny how that hat doesn't have that much money in it right now.
Quick, rest the stage!
It was my mic drop moment. Give it to me.
It is what
Oh, man.
the mic drop does. That's what the fucking mic drop.
Alright everyone, thank you for coming out to the Three-Headed Monster. Next in this panel room is Fox Amore doing some kind of music thing, right?
No.
No? Okay. You're right, it's not really music.
I'm trying dubstep, okay? I can quit anytime I want.
If you guys want to follow Alkali, Xander, and myself, we'll be doing @Fursquared over in panel and secondary main events. Pandas is staying here, so it's like after a divorce, you have to figure out which pair you want to stay with.